on the edge of a cliff. Realize there must be more to life than this. Reaching for the stars, traveling so far, like a dragonfly. Just grab my hand from him, send with me tonight.
My channel is about all things chronic illness, so don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hey guys, happy Friday. Hope everyone is doing well. So this is officially the third day that I'm on my Medrol dose pack. And when I woke up this morning, I felt like my joints, they weren't stiff, they weren't swollen. The only thing that I woke up, still having issues is my stomach, the stomach pain and stuff. I was so thankful. It's the little things that make a difference when you're dealing with chronic illness. Of course, prednisone doesn't always have the best effect for any of us. I know it makes you eat. For me, it's giving me a little bit more energy. I guess because it's trying to get all the inflammation out. Normally I get what's called like muscle myopathy, like where I get super sore. Like in my shoulders and my muscles just hurt like really bad. But the last time I did a Medrol dose, it wasn't bad, thank God. So currently I'm heading to the hospital to get more lab work. The day that I got, what was that, Tuesday, when I had to get more blood work, I didn't think to go ahead and get the labs that I needed for my rheumatology appointment that day, because honestly, when you get your rheumatology labs, I know at least for my rheumatologist, it's so many tubes. And that Friday, like my veins are bad. That Friday we had the hardest time just getting 2.5 mLs of blood. But then when I went in Tuesday, I was just like, I don't physically have time to be, poked and prodded. And I know I've got to be more positive and not try to go in with a negative, mindset. But that day, my vein popped right on up and it was flowing like an oil well. And I was like, ah. And then I was like, I'm hoping if anything was going to show, it'll show. But I know that the prednisone can like alter, your labs, the inflammation markers. But it is what it is. I'm going to let him know, like, hey, I was on day 3, but I knew I needed to get it done. There's a hurricane or something coming that's like a category 2, but we're supposed to be safe. And I think it's going to go towards like Louisiana and Mississippi. And then like my brother and family like that are in the Mobile, like they'll get some of the bad side. But if we get anything, I think it's just going to be just rain. But we're definitely praying for everyone that is in the area of, cone of uncertainty. Hurricane season, like we're used to it, but it's like, it's still, you don't get used to it. Like when I say you're used to it, you're used to making sure everything's prepped. You know what you're going to have to kind of deal with. But I feel like the last couple of years, the tropics have been so all over the place. People are getting hurricanes in places like more frequently than they normally didn't. Yeah, it's just a lot. So we're just praying that everyone stays safe. And another lupus warrior, Alicia's Southern Crew, they live in Mississippi. So definitely, I text her this morning to reach out to, say we're praying for them. I have a couple other followers also that live in Mississippi that follow us on this channel and my family channel. So yeah, if you're not subscribed to our family channel, go ahead and click that. It'll be in the description box. But I just wanted to come on because I feel like this is like a win, and I do appreciate everyone that's commenting on the videos for their prayers and their questions. And I've received text messages from other warriors just giving me encouragement, understanding the need to take a break from social media. That's something like I'm one of those people, like social media is like my entertainment. So it does get, very overwhelming at times. But when you're dealing with so much, social media is definitely not the place that you need to be to get out of a bad headspace, in my opinion. I just feel like sometimes you need to be able to clearly hear, and like during these times, like I need to be more in my word and to be able to pray and listen to God. Like you have to like get rid of all of those worldly like distractions. So some people, you know, I found it's very encouraging because, you know, you build a community and there's several warriors that have been really ill, and I like to like follow to make sure they're gonna be, you know, they're okay, and like, you know, that weighs on you, I feel. And I don't think we realize that, because, you know, everyone in the community, the autoimmune community, they get what we're going through, but at the same time, not all stuff will be positive. As far as like even on here, because sometimes I'm like, I rather want to do more educational versus complaining, like, because I feel like I'm complaining when I don't feel good. But at the same time, I'm trying to like share the awareness, because people will say, hey, I just got diagnosed, so this is good to know. Like, people need to know that, because unfortunately, like, you know, doctors, they're so pressed with time on certain things, and some don't care, some care but don't have the staffing, or, you know, it's just not enough educational time happening when people are getting these life-altering diagnoses. And it has to be a change in healthcare. Like, I'm working on a few things, like hopefully I could partner, you know, with my a couple of the local hospitals here, just to be able to be that support. Like, you know, if you don't have the time, you know, to educate your patient when you're giving them a specific diagnosis, then guess what? Someone needs to have a support group already available to them, that, not to say that they're giving medical advice, but at least they can give that encouragement and experience of what they've had to go through. So I'm working on a lot of things behind the scenes, that, you know, rebranding, as far as like not like old logo type stuff, but just rebranding how I'm delivering stuff through the Lupus Smile box when I open that back. So there's a lot of things that I want to be able to offer, and I know a lot of people, like, this is a source of income for them. Like, I don't do it for any kind of source of income. I just want, you know, to be able to help someone, because I had to reach out to, you know, YouTube and Google searches when I was diagnosed. Even being in the medical field, I didn't know everything that I needed to know about lupus, and we learn every day. Like, I'm still learning, you know, like, oh, hey, that's not a bruise on your leg, that's actually discoid lupus. Like I never would have even, I just assumed, like, well, maybe I just don't remember bumping into something. So it's just stuff like that. But I just want to say thank you for the support, and I'm gonna get to the hospital, and I will see you guys in the next video.